Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here. And tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Wilds of Eldraine. Last time we found out, well, why I haven't been drafting Boros. Alright, let's see if this draft goes a bit better. I was just waiting on the 8th person to ready. Okay, there we go. And we get... I feel I've seen this start before. Gumdrop Poisoner. There's a Threadbind click, which would be great. I want to try the blue-white archetype, but not over, a really good rare. I explained why this was good last time, and then we didn't end up playing it. We saw, like, the rare black-white land, like, 3rd or 4th pick as well in the previous draft, and... Alright, so here we have Ash. That's something we were missing, was Ash. 3 bowls of porridge, which does also have some synergy with that, being a food itself. Hopeless Nightmare, I don't think we need to take this early on. The white cards are fairly unimpressive. I'm going to take the Embereth Veteran. It's a nice 1-drop to play. Alright, we do have an apple. We have a Picklock Prankster, which is not a bad one. We have the Voracious Vermin, which I'm going to take the Vermin this time because I do want to play the Gumdrop Poisoner. Vermin is a fine card to play. I don't think we need to... Well, maybe I'll grab the Prankster. It's between the Prankster and the Vermin. Vermin is on color and will end up being played. I'm going to take the Prankster, actually. We'll see where this goes. We got... Oh. We've got Curiosity. It is kind of early enough where I'd want to be playing that. We have Fairy Dream Thief, which probably should be the pick. It's definitely between one of those two. I'm going to take the Dream Thief, just kind of cut off some black. Regret not picking up the Curiosity, but I think if we're in blue, there's a lot of potential card draw we could get. Monstrous Rage is here, too. A lot of good stuff in that. Alright, Flick a Coin, Stingblade Assassin, Corvold and the Noble Thief. Yeah, we kind of got, like, really spooky scared by this card before. I want to try it out. Because it's either this or Flick a Coin, but I'm going to take the Corvold and the Noble Thief. Maybe we'll try out this card if we end up in red. So we're a little bit floating between Grixis colors right now. So around this point in the draft, we're going to start to want to see what kind of colors are going to be open. And we're seeing a pick 6 Hopeful Vigil. But there's also a Not Dead After All, which I am a big fan of that card. But should I have Hopeful Vigil? Potentially. Should I have Knight of Doves? I think I'd take the Hopeful Vigil first. Maybe if we can still go into black, we'll find a Not Dead After All later. Alright, where are we? Ah, Notorious Wolf. He's wolfing down all the packs, apparently. I don't have much else to say here. We're a little bit all over the place. We're basically not green at this point. I've been finding it fairly tricky to get into green in this format. Like from day one. I know we've had a few green decks. A couple of them didn't work out very well. One of them did work out very well. We have Intruder Alarm. I think I'm just going to take the rat out here, because we do want to be black if we can. And we don't know if we're any of these other colors. The rest of the colors are... they have okay cards. And there's the Evolving Wilds, too. Alright, well, we have a second rat out, or we have Splashy Spellcaster or Besotted Knight. I'll take the second rat out. We can do... maybe we could do like black-red, one-drop tribal. That was an opponent I played against a few drafts ago. We managed to get the win, but that was... this deck was a little bit silly. Here's another Hopeful Vigil. Here's a Dragon Mantle. I'm going to take the Hopeful Vigil. And I mean, with two Hopeful Vigils, this Archon's Glory could be good. I do like the apple. There's also the Reindeer, which could play in white-black. I'm going to take the apple. I've been kind of a fan of it. Not really seeing a ton of good red cards coming through. I guess I'll take the white one. Maybe it will be Orzhov one-drop tribal. Who knows? Well, not really, because we're going to play the Hopeful Vigils. Oh, we get a Flick a Coin? Okay. Oh, last pick not dead after all. I was thinking of taking that the last time. Defense of the Heart. If your opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice Defense of the Heart and search for up to 2 creatures, put those onto the battlefield. That seems a little absurd. The only problem is I don't think we're green. And I know it's a mythic, but I'm going to take this Tattered Twisted Sewer Witch. Haven't really played this card yet. We have a couple rat outs already, so we have some synergy going for it. Sweet Tooth Witch and a Hopeful Vigil is also in the pack. This is the Otter, too. And naturally, we start seeing some good green cards. I was just thinking, like, maybe I could just start going into green and have Defense of the Heart, Welcome to Sweet Tooth now, because that would be the easy pickup. But the Pie Wielder should be reasonable enough. Between that and the Baronaughty. Oh, and we get a the end. Yeah, that's a good pickup. So that tells me black is going to be flowing in this direction. Yeah, just a solid removal spell. Another Baronaughty. We have the Tabby. We do have a Mythic that we're going to pick here for the collection. It'll be my third one of these. So that'll be nice. Giving up kind of an edge wall in. Maybe a Fell Horseman. Not actually losing a whole lot with that pick. Voracious Vermin. Since we're kind of going a little bit of a rat theme. So no, we're still not necessarily white either. But we're certainly not blue. So we could easily be red, black, or white, black still. I think our white is slightly better, but neither of them are super impressive. Alright, but we know we want to be black, so Lord Skitter's Butcher goes right with all this other rat stuff. I mean, if we ever get to a pack where we see some red cards that present rat synergies over black ones, I could also play Minstrosity, because we are a little bit lacking in 2-drops. And we're not seeing any white in this direction. But I'm going to grab the Edgewall pack. Because that'll go well, especially with the Twisted Sewer Witch. Oh, and I guess Lord Skitter's Butcher can sack another creature. So if I had 7 mana, I could play the Apple and then sack the opponent's creature to the Butcher. I think I'm going to play the Witch's Mark. I mean, these white cards are kind of okay. The red cards are kind of okay. But I think Witch's Mark could make the deck here, helping us pitch extra lands, and then getting that Wicked Roll token. Bellowing Bruiser could be good. I'll take another Edgewall pack, though. I do like those guys. Baronaughty or the Skewer Slinger? I'm gonna go with Baronaughty. It can just be... the flyers can just be annoying to deal with. Yeah. Black is, like, really open. Raid Bombardment? No, that's not the bombardment we want. Twisted Fealty? I think we're black-red. There's another Threadbind click, but we have a Taken by Nightmares here. Very easy pickup over Shatter the Oath. It's just cheaper, instant, and exiles. Like, not much else to think about here. I'm going to get rid of these white cards now. Alright, so there's our deck. Would we want to play the Coven? Would we want to play Ashiok's Reaper? How many things with rolls do we have? And that makes a roll. The one thing can put a roll on everything. That's a thing. I don't know. I think the Coven can be used anytime. This is not the most impressive pack for us. Shared Animosity. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each other attacking creature that shares a type with it. We have a lot of things that generate rats. So much so, I think Shared Animosity could work out. Drop that and just have massive rats attacking in. Oh, hey, here we go. Toten's on Swarm Piper. Makes more rats. Yeah, this is exactly what we want to be doing. Oh, he had the... Oh, he's a bard. He's a spoony bard. Now, I know the Warehouse Tabby generates rats, but we don't... Oh, Not Dead After All also gives us a roll token. I don't think we're playing a second Not Dead After All. I don't think we're playing 4 Edgewall packs. I like the card, but it is a 4-drop. I'm just going to rare draft this. Gnawing Crescendo, that's a good one. Dawn of Hope, not what our deck is doing. And we're out of stuff that... I guess I could take Ego Drain. We're kind of lacking in 2-drops, really. I could take the Wicked Visitor. But we have kind of a lot of 1-drops to maybe make up for that. Speaking of, there's another Tabby. Dark Tutelage. I would need a way to bargain that away. Bellowing Bruiser. I think the Bruiser could be played on the top end here. Another Barrow-Naughty. Nobody wanted the Likeness Looter? I'll take Barrow-Naughty now. Ginger Brute. If we really want to make this 1-drop... We can't make it 1-drop tribal. I'll take the Ashiok's Reaper, but I don't think we play it. I don't think we play 2 Witch's Mark. I don't think we play 2 Not Dead After All. Cooped Up as a second to last pick? Okay. Okay, so we have a black-red Rats deck, but instead of getting any of the Rat 2-drops for this archetype, we have 3 Barrow-Naughties. That's so weird. We have 5 cuts to make. And I think... Let's look at our creature count here. Well, we're going to run all the Barrow-Naughties. The Lifelink will also go well with their Gumdrop Poisoners. Flick a Coin, Gnawing Crescendo. Shared Animosity is good with the rat stuff, specifically the rat tokens. Let's take a look at all the rat cards we have. 1, 2, I'm not going to count the tabby. 3, 4, that generates a 5. That kind of generates a 6. That's rat synergy, not a rat itself. 7, 8, 9, 10. For each other attacking creature that shares a creature type with it. And then we also have, like, this fairy package, too. Shared Animosity could be interesting. I would be cutting those... I think we cut this. We'll keep our removal here. Probably keep Gnawing Crescendo, too. I could see cutting an Edgewall pack. I have to cut one more card. The tabby... I don't know. I don't think that the Spellscorn Coven... This thing's here, too. Which has synergy with shared animate. Okay. So I cut one of the Edgewall packs. So basically, Shared Animosity is kind of taking a spot of, like, Twisted Fealty. Or the Apple. I mean, this could get interesting. So if I have 2 rats, they're both 2/1s when they attack. That's a little bit better than the Tatted Ratter, because that will only give the rats the +2/+0 when they're blocked. With 3 rats, they're all there. And then we have, like, some fairy stuff going on. I'll try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll swap it out for the Twisted Fealty. But otherwise, I think this will be the deck. Actually, let's have Shared Animate. We're having... No. You're out of the deck too early. We're having Animosity between rats and fairies. I know this picture shows, like, humans and goblins or something, but just pretend they're rats and fairies. Alright, let's get in the games. We didn't get any, like, Torch the Towers or Candy Grapples. A little bit of an oddity there. Sure. I go first. We got Barrow Naughties into Lord Skitter's Busher. Late Embereth Veteran. But then again, my second... Yeah, I'm just going to play another Barrow Naughty and this Embereth Veteran, I think. Or I could just flick a coin at this. I don't think we need to flick a coin just yet. We'll get our creatures down. Shared Animosity, these would both be attacking as 2/2s. I mean, would you have a rat out here? That doesn't... Oh, Fairy Fencing, that's annoying. Huh, I have a rat out. Let's just try to flick a coin at this. Let's see what happens. Oh, it just dies. That's what happens. Cool. Then I will just go attacking. Okay, opponent's going to go for the card draw option. We've got Rat Out up. We have Gnawing Crescendo on deck. Oh, awesome. I like that. Witch's Mark. We don't have anything to discard yet. I think we just go wide here. Because we have Gnawing Crescendo coming up. And we're going to be asking a lot of questions of our opponent. That is not going to be good enough. Because this is still... oh. That's cool, too. Rat Out kind of makes this not lethal, so let's do this first. It's a little bit more of a safety net. Okay. Opponent didn't like that one. Either play probably would have gotten the win, because I imagine if there was a Rat Out, our opponent would have played it. Yeah, 3 mana, 2/1 flyers are not really good in the face of Rat Out. That's why I'm a little leery about playing that card in this format. There's a number of things that kill 1 toughness creatures. Flick a coin and Rat Out being at common. At the uncommon level, you have that that white-black adventure card where the black side gives -1/-1 to all your opponent's stuff. And we can see if this shared animosity is going to work. And this time I can play a swamp and actually have the Rat Out available. So I hope our opponent plays a 1 toughness creature, because I will be happy. Quickly, opponent. Play a Minstrosity. Play... Well, I actually don't know. I want to curve out. I'm busy curving out. That's fine. Toten's on. Toten's on. That's what I'm calling it. Alright, Red Cap Thief. Now when he gets to attack, that's neat. Alright. I get to attack. And if he blocks, I play Rat Out and Shared Animosity. If he doesn't block, I just play an Edgewell pack. Cool. Shared Animosity, and I have no same creature types yet. This is a dog. It's not a bard, it's not a warlock, and it's not a human. But it does make a rat. So I guess that's a thing. Plus, I can attack with the rats, because this will not do anything. It won't do anything. Ooh. That's a good one. But it's also, it's a warlock. It's a human! My human! My human and warlock. Alright. Enough mourning over the warlocks. Now our rats are attacking as 2/2s. So, opponent needed, you know, that. I am not bothered. I don't think I'm bothered. Should I be bothered? Don't kill my Edgewell pack. Hey, I have that rare. Well, I'm going to get to draw a card because of this Edgewell pack. But that is really annoying. That's 2 things he's Wait a minute. He has the same 2 exile removals that I have. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, well now I get flick a coin. I like it. Either that or I Lord Skitter's Butcher and Gumdrop. With Shared Animosity, this almost seems a little better. I like the flick a coin idea. Yeah. And they know we have this. So now I can eat the food and do this and kill something, gain life. And our opponent has some 2/2s. I'd kill that celebration thing. Kinda had enough of its crap. I'm gonna do things somewhat properly. Maybe I don't kill the celebration thing. Maybe I kill this so I can get in for... No, we kill the celebration thing. We have another Taken by... Well, okay, I don't have that many Taken by Nightmares. Oh, this is really good for us, though. I don't need to block that. I have a Lifelinker. I have an Embereth Veteran. Let's get charging in here with all my stuff that's not sharing anything. Let's get some stuff that shares some things. Shall we? I could put a young hero. Well, I don't need to do that. It's fine. Oh wait, human, yes! The Animosity is coming. Go Animosity. Okay, Shared Animosity is good in this deck. Somehow. I don't even care. Just take 1 billion damage. Like, I could have removed that, but it wasn't necessary because we were still winning on board. And after that performance, we're going to keep the Shared Animosity in the deck because it is fun. And it did something. You just got to have... Once you get like at least 3 of the same creature type, then things get goofy with it. Wasted Talent. We're fighting a diamond opponent now. Opponent goes first. We have Radout and Embereth Veteran. Let's see what color they present first before deciding which of these to play. White, I'm going to play Embereth Veteran. Now play the 2-mana 3/1 mouse thing. No, not that. Well, we can attack anyways. Yeah, I'm not swinging a 2/1 into a 1/3 without something. Just a land drop. Alright. Oh, now I've missed a land drop. Oh, that's not good. You can probably get rid of that roll, it looks like. Candy Grapple, yeah, this is bad. Okay, I gotta discard a card and find something. Crescendo's not gonna be good for a while. Yeah, I'll trade those. I don't like it, but it is happening. I'm still not... I think I need the card draw here, because I need lands. Perfect. And I have a not dead after all. Opponent had nothing there? Let's go for it. Because it'll be a wild horde. Well, at least they didn't gain life this turn. I can use my own Taken by Nightmares, because I'm sick of this thing gaining life. Now I get to not see their hand, because I was just exiled. I need more exile removal. We're going to discard something relevant here. A green card? Alright. Cooped up, sure. Could use a rat out to destroy that. The question is, how do we do this? We're not winning the race. I think I need to do this the following turn. I'll play the Edgewall pack. Problem is, yeah, I can't just take 7. I need an answer for that flyer. Let's take 4, go down to 2, gain 3. I need 1 more mana. Well, since I don't have that... let's just see how aggressive we can be. 1 more land. Come on, land. Because with the land I can rat this out. Perfect. And we gain 3 life. Relief from the opponent's pressure, and we have a massive board state of our own now. And that's game. See, Boros doesn't work for me. At least not in this format, it didn't. But red-black, this is my jam. Black-green food, as we learned a couple drafts ago, is also my jam when it comes together. Karenzi. It's a feeding Karenzi. I mean, if something was a swamp there... we can keep this. Shared Animosity is a fun card. But it really shouldn't be kept here. We need stuff that's going to play to the board if we're taking a mulligan. And if we're up against 1-drop tribal. I am just going to actually hold on to the rat out. See if maybe if our opponent goes for some sort of trick or roll on the ginger brute. Not going to highlight their ginger brute. Don't want him getting suspicious. Please don't do that. Okay, well now I have a 4-drop. I'm just going to kill this thing. I don't want it around. Oh, I have another rat out now. Play this first. Alright, black-red versus black-red. He's got 3 mountains and a swamp. I have 3 swamps and a mountain. He's also using different arts. Like this, these are not the same set. This is the Unfinity Space, and this is some other really cool ones. I like the stained glass ones. I have the space ones, but overall the stained glass has been my favorite out of the ones that have been available for me to purchase when I could, and out of the ones I have like a few sets of full art basics. Hopeless Nightmare. It's actually really annoying. I'm gonna get rid of the rat out. Wish you would have played that a turn later. Barrow Naughty has lifelink now. It has lifelink. I don't mind if my Menace thing trades for their Menace thing, because I don't like their Menace thing. Probably should have attacked. Well, I wanted to see if I could get something good out of their hand. You're sacking. Okay, so you got to be flooded if you're sacking that in upkeep. So now I need... Man, Shared Animosity would actually be so good right now. Of course, only because we played that Edgewall pack. But yeah, these Faeries would each get +1/+0. The rats would be 2/2s and could attack into this. One top, one bottom. Okay, so that's not a land that he just drew. Excuse you, opponent. I maybe should have played that land last turn, because then I could activate this twice and do a little bit more damage. I didn't think about that. I was talking about important things like my opponent's stuff. Okay, I'm gonna need some help from the deck. Do I just play this or make their stuff unable to block? Play this, I attack in for 4. If I make it can't block, I attack in for 3. Okay. Birth Veteran, another Fairy Dream Thief. Well, if the Grand Ball Guest attacks, my rats can attack. This thing is actually annoying. But there's not a ton I can do about that at the moment. I'm fine with that. Because now my rats can attack. And you're not putting a hero roll on anything. Alright, cool. My haster... What did I just get done saying? People don't listen to me. Alright. So that's 3 if he doesn't block. I'm gonna hold back the rats. We've got shared animosity. We've got... Okay. Just need to find a removal, most likely. So that thing's now a 3/3. Hopelessness. Okay, you get rid of my swamp. That's fine. It's not as bad as the last nightmare was. This is the card I was waiting for. Go, go, everything. Going crescendo, and there's 7 damage. And with that, we have moved up into Diamond Tier 4. I don't think I'm going to be able to draft enough in order to reach Mythic this season. It's not one of my goals. I'm just drafting and having fun when I can, when my personal schedule allows me to do this. But yeah, cool that we made it to Diamond. And it's only taken, well, 13. This is the 13th. Yeah, this is the 13th draft. Plus the one quick draft we did of March of the Machine. So yeah, 14 drafts to go from bottom of bronze up to Diamond Tier 4. That's not bad. Alright, so now we're just waiting for our next opponent. Sloppy Bob. Okay. Checking our time on the recording. Baronaughty, we're missing a red source, but I'm going to keep, because any third land, we've got Lord Skitter's Butcher. We'll find a red source at some point. We've got Not Dead After All as well. So things will be happening. The good things will be happening. And we have Rat out. Cool. Opponents seem to have something there. Maybe they have a rat out of their own. Green-black, that is a scary color combination. What are we doing? Oh, we're sprawling. We're sprawling about. Hey, I found red. Cool. Now I can play a 3-drop. And I'm going to play the Totens on first. Because if he dies or something, we could get like a Piper rat thing that we could sack to Lord Skitter's Butcher. That's not favorable. Ooh, shared animosity. That's cool. I guess we'll make a rat then. Shared Animosity will pump these guys. I could use... Ooh. I can rat out that thing. I really need this to stop happening, though. I really would have liked to land there. I guess I could rat out and still swing in with these guys threatening that. That thing. Could just swing with everything, but the Monstrosity is going to trade with something. I don't like that. So we're going to do it like this. Also, this is a human, this is a human. We have humans. Well, that's rude. That makes my shared animosity slightly worse. But I mean, if you're gonna keep taking the damage, I can... Now I've got shared animosity that can pump these guys too. Vermin. Kinda need to win this quickly. I really need a land here. Oh, we're just gonna take 3. I don't want to deal with that stuff. Ooh. So if I go can't block, that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go shared animosity. And just make this insanely dangerous. That's 12 damage. You're not attacking me for 17 next turn, I guarantee that. Alright, things are starting to trade off. Oh yeah, give me more rats. Please. Give me more rats. We're just going to get more rats, which is going to make shared animosity that much better. And opponent has, you know, 5 rats here. That's no joke, but you don't have... Yeah, you don't have the mass pump like I do. I'm going to hold back the Barrow Naughty, because opponent didn't play anything there. But each of these rats is 4 power. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, shared animosity is good. Now we're up to 5 wins, so a little bit back on the profit side of things. But that 1 win result we had last time is not that favorable for our overall profit. But then again, I won't be down that much still even after 13 drafts, so I can't complain too much. I go first. This is great. Let's pretend we have Rat out. We have 2 of them in our deck, just not in our opening hand. But we do have 2 Barrow Naughties, which is a little bit silly. I might wait to play the Lord Skitter's Butcher till we get a 4th land for Not Dead After All. Since we have this in our hand, we kind of want to utilize it when possible. And that way I can also play Barrow Naughty again on the next turn and keep the Not Dead After All up. But not if Barrow Naughty dies right now. Don't... I'm not blocking that. I'm going to gain life. Prophetic Prism, sure. Oh, this is even better, because now if I don't use the Not Dead After All, I can use the Gumdrop Poisoner. You know, if I block, I force them to use the 2 mana? Yeah. My trick is better. So my thing comes back, still has lifelink. I'm gonna play the Skitter's Butcher now. Thank you. I used 2 of your mana too. Oh, cool. This is perfect. Definitely need to go with the Lord Skitter's Butcher. Gonna make a token. Don't want to sack anything. I have to remember this thing can also give my stuff Menace. If I'm in a stalled board state, I just never seem to use that effect. I've had it used on me a couple times. Pizza box. No, I need the sound from the pizza box. There we go. What's this fox do? Oh, that's cute. Sweet Tooth Witch. Okay. Regardless of what happens, I would like a land next turn. Yeah, my food maker's better. Oh, that's not a land. I guess we can do it like that. A lot of damage coming in. Yep, I'm fine with that. He did his job. And even though it's not a land, it is a thing that makes another token. Opponent is in massive trouble here. I'm at 27. I have more than double his health. Single creature cannot block the edge wall pack. I mean, that's a thing you can do. I think we just do this, right? And then the rats can get in too. I don't need the rats to get in yet. I'll use this next turn. Because this thing has menace, it can't be blocked anyways. So our opponent could have been at 5. But I think we're fine. Because I want to play this, scry into a land, play this, and win. And get rid of whatever big nasty thing is about to be played here. I'm not that worried about the scavenger. Because we have a great 1-2 punch coming up. Plus I can't exile the thing that was already on an adventure. Alright. Hopefully you just don't have that royal treatment. Okay, you did not have royal treatment. Oh, perfect. This card does not matter. Oh, that's not the thing. I was expecting to get to see my opponent's hand. That didn't happen, but this does. And all the rats get a Wicked Roll token. This card is so gross. In this rat deck. I wouldn't be surprised if opponent just conceded right now. Okay, you kill a rat. That's fine. Annoying, but it's fine. Your rat can't block. You're still taking lots of damage here. Yeah, you can't make your thing bigger. Yeah, you gotta do that. Opponent's also effectively at 1 if both these creatures get answered. Baronaughty is such a good card when you get it in multiples. Like, who needs other fairies when you just have a bunch of Baronaughties? And, you know, we have a number of, like, human warlocks in here that go with our shared animosity, too. We've already gotten a trigger on our humans by doing that. Embereth Veteran's a human, too. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna attack. Good game, opponent. I am at 33 life. Gosh. That's silly. Sure. Go up to 9, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll have to pump. But I mean, I still win when I pump. Unless you have another rat out. Yeah, have a good game. As I ended with almost double my starting life total, just because I had 2 Baronaughties in play all game. That turn with the Tabby, and I had the not dead after all, that was a huge turning point there. That and then just playing everything out and just being, you know, aggressive like rats and fairies are. Hey, we're 6-0. This maybe not gem count makes up for the last draft, but this makes up for the last draft. I guess the Gumdrop Poisoner wanted to show up again because it was feeling left out after I didn't use it last time. We're up against a mythic opponent, going for our 7th win. Gotta make it challenging, right? Yeah, this is reasonable. I go first. I'm not going to pretend that I don't have rat out. I have it. Red. Well, I can do that too. No Baronaughty, but oh hey, Voracious Vermin decided to show up this time. I don't like that. Lord Skitter's Butcher. It's a good one. We've got reasonable things going on here. Don't kill my thing. Don't. I am upset. I don't have anything to rat out. I'm just gonna play this. Next turn, Skitter's Butcher, probably sack a rat because there's, you know, a 1-3 over there. That's being kind of annoying. Yeah, there's what I think of your 1-3. Hey, I clicked on you, you do stuff. I didn't like that either. That's bad. This could still be okay. I'd trade the 3/3 for both of them. If they block with the 1/3 and a 2/2, Rat Out still lets me live. I'll kill the... Or I can just block with everything. I'll do that. That's not totally unreasonable. Let's draw something. I like Not Dead after all. I don't have mana for it this turn because I only had 2 black and not 3. But it is what it is. Oh, this is not an island. This is... You have 2 edge wall inns. Interesting. You also played the white... Oh, you had the treasure, so I guess... Is team or something? What in the world is this? Enters the battlefield with X, +1/+1 counters. At the beginning of your upkeep, if it has 1 or more +1/+1 counters, you may remove that to draw... I don't think we're doing that today. That was not in the planned itinerary. Once again, don't get to keep the Not Dead after all up, but can't have everything, and my opponent is not allowed to have a 5/6 that just draws a billion cards. So next turn, we can Spellsworn Coven and have the Not Dead after all up. And depending on what the opponent plays here... Okay, we're not... Yeah, we're not going to be attacking. There's a Frolicking Familiar. Ooh. The Crescendo. I do like that one. I really think I need to leave the Not Dead after all up. Though I would like to have the Fairy out too before we do the go all in on the Gnawing Crescendo. Let's see what happens here. I'd prefer if he tried to kill something. Wait, you have another Emendane Recruiter? Gosh. By the way, opponent, that is the opposite of trying to kill something. Flick a coin. What am I going to flick a coin at? Could be good enough. Okay, just play your 2 Emendane Recruiters, attack me with everything, and let's see what happens. I survived that, right? That also uses most of his mana. I do survive that. How much mana do I have? 6? So I'd go Gnawing Crescendo and flick a coin next turn? Okay. I did not do the math on how much we'll have. Opponent, this is the opposite of playing both Emendane Recruiters and attacking me. Just play. You're at 13. Just play both Emendane Recruiters and attack me. Are you listening to me? That is not listening to me. Wait, one Emendane Recruiter attack me with everything? Please. No, that is so bad. Because that exiles, because I can't even do... I can't beat the exiling. Darn it. Actually... because you draw a card, but you're immediately going to discard it. Problem is I don't have Not Dead After All up. And I'm gonna need it. But if I don't play the Fairy Dream Thief, he's gonna be suspicious. Yeah, now you... There's a familiar. Oh yeah, you get to draw off of your adventure stuff. This card is absurd. It's too bad I made him discard a land on that. Okay. Well, there's that. But I really needed this to be a Not Dead After All turn. Because now I don't know... This is like super lethal, isn't it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18... Yeah, this is exactly lethal. So we do have to make some blocks here. Oh, I did not want to make blocks. Problem is these things have vigilance, so I can't just Gnawing Crescendo past them. Oh. Why didn't you just play these last turn? I mean, regardless of how we block this turn, we are 100% dead next turn. The end. Well, Not Dead After All doesn't help. Does this? Use the end on a blocker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would need him to not block. Is there a world where that doesn't happen? Bitter Chill and Prophetic Prism. The rest of this deck, it doesn't matter. I can't even flick a coin and Gnawing Crescendo. Alright. I gave it my best shot. We'll give him the good game. It was this card. If you would just played those two on the previous turn like I told you to, I would have had this. Or if he didn't have 2 more Vigilant tokens. Yeah, he's just making sure. Come on, do your boatload of damage. Alright. Could not get a 7-0. Mythic players just decided to be mean to me. But I mean, I would have done the same thing. Just, our mana was a little bit too awkward wanting to hold up the single black source, but we only had 2 black sources. Yeah. This is good. We get the Fairy Dream Thief going. We have Not Dead After All. We have Witch's Mark. In case we get Mountain Flooded again. I don't really want to swamp right now. If I draw another... Yeah, if I draw another land, I'm going to go ahead and... Well, Not Dead After All isn't going to save this anyways, so... So now we're just being efficient. We've got Shared Animosity. We're up against another black-red mirror. Grand Ball Guest. That's fine. We have Shared Animosity. See if we can have some fun with that card. We have our Spellscorn Coven, which will actually start triggering Shared Animosity in the air with that. Opponent's going to be a little bit focused on doing that sort of stuff. Okay. Opponent has all spells in hand, so this is great. Well, it means this is going to hit something relevant. It's not going to hit a land. Because opponent didn't have one of those. Probably going to take out something expensive. I would imagine. Opponent. Expensive. Discard. Discard something expensive. Yeah. Removal. I don't like seeing removal. I don't like seeing my opponents play removal anyways, so... There's a Fairy Dream Thief for our opponent. Going to Surveil. If it's not a land, yep, it's going to go away. I have a Flick a Coin on that thing, which I think I'm going to play. Just so that he can't block. We want to keep the pressure up and find more relevant creatures. Preferably fairies, given this. Our deck has to look a little weird right now. Black-red fairies with Shared Animosity, and they haven't had any of the rat stuff yet. Oh, you're attacking me for 3, right? Because that thing's not blocking. Yeah. I'm gonna flick a coin at this. Ooh, Gnawing Crescendo. That's a good one. And now we swing in for 6. Not quite lethal this turn. Please try and, like, candy grapple my Coven. That'd be awesome. Because then it'll come back, then we'll Gnawing Crescendo. That works too. That will just work too. Oh, the Wicked Roll. Take it. Yeah, that's a good card. It's not necessary. Unfortunately, our opponent got stuck on 3 lands, and we're just going to do this. And just smash in for 10 damage. And there we go. We're back on the 7-win streak because we're not playing Boros. But we had a strong deck. And Shared Animosity put in some work with both the Faeries and the Rats, and a couple times the Humans all at the same time. Yeah, 7 wins. Didn't get 7-0, but I'll take any 7 wins I can get. One final look at the deck. I'm really glad I picked this up and I tried it out. It's good when you get a lot of Rat tokens. Like, this is the deck for it, just like the Goblin Bombardment. 2 Rat outs were great. 3 Barrow-Naughties were great. I was really nervous about not having enough 2-drops, but between Barrow-Naughties, the Dream Thief, Veteran, and the Rat outs, we had enough going on in the early turns. Gumdrop Poisoner was good. All these things were pretty good. Gnawing Crescendo, good as usual. Removal Edgewall Pack. Yeah, Twisted Sewer Witch was also... That's like that's as good as a bomb rare in this, in the black-red rat archetype. It just won us the game every time we played it. Either on that turn or the following turn. It was very shortly after that. Twisted Fealty and the Apple, I think, would have been fine cards to play as well. Just, I had a Shared Animosity to use, so we used that. Yeah, I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. Let's claim our prize. Alrighty, and for now, I'll take my leave.